The 2K Sports pregame show.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year, they were able to sweep the season series last year, completely controlling the play in each game.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
And here's Westbrook. James Harden getting it to go from deep. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Lawson kicks to Howard. That is in there. Washington with the assist. Howard's got his first points in this one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
To the middle, here's Adams, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's Ariza, plays it up and banks it in. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Westbrook. He picked up 15 points in the last one against Denver.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Here's Roberson. Ty Lawson making his last shot. Screen by Ibaka. Drive by Adams. Ariza with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Roberson gets the bucket. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Lawson kicks to Howard. Back to Lawson. Terry setting the pick for Howard. Harden dishes to Terry. 6 to shoot. The baseline jumper goes down. Terry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And here's Harden following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Harden gets the bucket.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now here's Westbrook. Ibaka, no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Harden the pass to Lawson. And it's Terry off the drive. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Great D that time from Howard. Rockets leading by 4. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Howard. Lawson outside. From downtown, Westbrook pulls it in. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Heat.
always a bit rough when you've been put back on your heels trying to protect your lead, and then you don't, as they didn't in this case. It goes down as a loss that probably should have been a win.
That's the kind of game that you're going to kick yourself all season long, because you know, had you come out in that third with the focus necessary, you would not have lost that game.
It's Terry outside. They get it back. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game, and the shot is good. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Ariza with the bucket.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Left side, Terry. On the wing, Harden. Lawson outside. And the rejection by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Here's Durant. Another shot. And the rejection by Harden. And Westbrook, here we go. Adams dishes to Durant. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Durant's got 5.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Howard. Lawson outside. Shoots from the elbow. And he's able to get it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Roberson. You know, Clark, the one thing you can say about Ty Lawson is his awareness around the floor. He's just ubiquitous, and his court vision is incredible.
Excellent peripheral vision. He averaged almost 10 assists a game last season. That's the best year of his career thus far.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Here's Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And for Ty Lawson, playmaking isn't a concern. He's got that. His shooting accuracy, though, seems to drop every year. In fact, the last 2 years have been the worst of his career. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Durant. No good. Good work defensively by Terry.
Yeah, you know, going back to Lawson's declining shooting percentage, really no apparent reason for it. Last year he launched the fewest threes in his past 4 seasons, but he still couldn't find a rhythm, and it really hurt his team down the stretch.
That's good from Cantor on the assist from Dion Waiters. Cantor's got his first bucket of the night. Lawson right side. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? There's no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to play.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
Now here's Waiters. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Durant against Ariza. Back to Terry. Harden inside the 3-point line. It's hauled in by Collison.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Cantor sets the pick for Augustine. Terry outside. It's Ariza on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Ariza's got 9. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Raiders against Terry. Passes it to Ariza. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. When you look back at the Thunder last season, the theme was injury. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Now here is Augustine. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver. Durant attacking. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter. And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
That shot wide open. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. Harden against Durant. 16 feet away. Harden, no good.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Lawson. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Now here is Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Such a wide open look. Lawson's got it all tied up now for Houston. Here's Augustine. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint, and Kanter throws it down.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Howard. The Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
The wide open look for Durant. A 3-pointer off the mark. The 3 from Harden, and that's not going to go. And earlier, we heard from Dwight Howard. It's very clear how much he appreciates his head coach.
It's been great since day one.
What a difference a change of location makes, especially when the guy that's helping you along the way really believes in you, wants to see you get better, is your head coach. Especially a guy the stature of Kevin McHale, a Hall of Famer.
And Kevin, to get that kind of advice and that love and attention from one of the 50 greatest of all time, it's got to make you not only feel good, but to give you the confidence that you finally now have found a place that you can call home.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Trevor Ariza out there with Howard. Then it's Harden, and there's Terry, and it's Lawson in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Westbrook with it, and it's Howard picking him up. That's good. That's 10 points for Enes Kanter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Ariza outside. Howard with a screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for James Harden. Outside Durant, there's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got rebound number 5 here tonight. by Durant. Howard, the pass to Harden. There's a good screen. Ariza has the open look. It's rebounded by Durant. The Thunder have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. No luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
You know, it's hard not to think of great shooting when you think of Kevin Durant. What he's really worked on over the past few years, though, is his playmaking. He's averaging 4 to 5 assists a game these days. Impressive.
Ariza with it. Can't recover. Terry kicks to Harden. Shoots it. And it's Terry that time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thunder trailing by 4. Getting back to Durant's playmaking. It's something we've seen Jordan do. It's something we've seen Kobe, master. It helps those guys win championships.
Yeah, scoring yourself is great, but when you're trying to win rings, you have to trust and believe in others. And at this point in Kevin's career, he's all about that ring.
Gives up a 3. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Shot by Terry, no good.
Oh my goodness, that's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, Spartan.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Harden dishes to Howard. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, there's a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
And Durant, here we go. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Terry, the pass to Harden. Tries from 16. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 19 points for Kevin Durant.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Jason Terry.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's a screen by Cantor. And it's Durant missing.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And it's good. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
Screen by Ibaka. Kicks it to Waiters. Pass to Westbrook. Fires for 3. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harden outside. Back to Howard. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 12-4 run.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away. Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Ariza kicks to Lawson. Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Waiters. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Under trailing by 7. Westbrook drives in and sent back by Howard for the finish, and Harden with the stop.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Augustine dishes to Single. Stolen by Harden. And here we go with Lawson running it right up the court. Reza passes to Lawson. Fires the 3, and there's Jason Terry on the assist by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his 2nd here in the quarter, after none in the 1st.
Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, we knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And he gets it to go. 16 points for Jason Terry.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
Ariza, no luck.
Not able to find it here in the 2nd. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
It's stolen by Ariza. And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that is good.
And you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, a dozen turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
And Roberson kicks to Collison. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly. You know, with that kind of height disadvantage, all the defender can do is look up, watch him punch it home, and hope he doesn't get landed on.
Reza dishes to Lawson. Reza passes to Harden. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Ariza. From the arc, Lawson dishes to Ariza. The second chance effort. Here's Howard, and finally they hit one. Howard's got 17.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Collison kicks to Augustine. To the inside, Roberson. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 4 assists now tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bringing it down hard. So we've reached the end.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness, and it's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. And if you put pressure on the ball and more bodying up down low, that's going to establish more aggressive tone that might shut them down in the second half.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 21 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward spot. Robertson the pass to Westbrook. From 11 feet away. Good D by Ariza.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
And stolen by Ariza. Here's Terry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Terry's got 20.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
On the wing, Harden. Terry dishes to Lawson. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. That's good. 23 points for Kevin Durant.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Lawson kicks to Howard. The shot from the low post is good. And the Rockets lead by 17.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Right wing. Here's Westbrook. Shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Lawson the pass to Ariza. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin is going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day. And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Westbrook with it. Now Lawson defending. With a floater, kept alive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
You know, and Hardy, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice a defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those refs to blow the whistle.
Waiters, he's checked in for... Roberson takes the 13-footer. Westbrook can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
5 to shoot. Here's Terry. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Terry's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Got a piece of it, but he stays with it. The kick out to Westbrook. Down low, second chance shot, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the knee just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Shot's good by Durant.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Terry kicks to Harden. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Harden.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Waiters. Here's Adams, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Terry. 21 points for James Harden.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Ibaka outside, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Ibaka's got 5 points so far. Lawson outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thunder trailing by 18. And Waiters kicks to Adams. Durant the pass to Ibaka. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Ibaka's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
Harden with it, guarded now by Durant. Lawson dishes to Harden, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Kyle Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Dion Waiters. Count the bucket.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Singler. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Terry kicks to Howard. Tries to save it. And here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Singler for 3. Good. Singler's got 5 now.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on. He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Nick Collison's checked in for Durant. Here's Cantor. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Augustine passes to Kanter, and he gets it to go. Kanter's got 18 points in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Well, that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Houston?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Lawson outside to the paint. Now here is Augustine. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Andre Roberson.
Outside Collison. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. Second in fast break points. Third in steals. And they also ranked among the top 5 in points off turnovers, so did a nice job of turning people over and then turning those turnovers into points.
And as you pointed out, when it came to running the break, I mean, they were terrific. They left teams really just grasping for breath and unable to match that breakneck pace.
Kanter sets the pick for Singler. Takes it from 10. That one goes. Count it. Singler's got 7 points in the game.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Augustine with it. Now Lawson defending. Augustine dishes to Kanter. Poked away. And it's the Rockets on the break. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Some fantastic numbers here for Enes Kanter. He has 18 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's a good screen. The pass to Singler. A free ball, and the officials call a traveling violation.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Three-pointer Augustine, and the miss. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Houston on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Houston leading by 20. Lawson out there with Terry. And it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Howard. And it's Harden in at the 3 slot. That's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
For Dwight Howard, guys, there were 2 or 3 seasons in Orlando and LA that seemed like one big soap opera. So now, to me, it seems like he's happy and settled, though, here in Houston.
And it seems, Greg, that, as he was just talking moments ago about Howard finding his niche in Houston, it seems he's more comfortable. Certainly a great legacy of terrific big men for the Rockets. Clark, you know that firsthand. They've had some terrific names over the years.
How about Yao Ming, Kevin? Moses Malone, Elvin Hayes, Hakeem Olajuwon. No greater roster of big men than that one there.
Durant kicks to Adams and stolen by Ariza. They're running. Here's Harden. Augustine grabs the board. Thunder trailing by 21. Dishes to Ibaka. Roberson the pass to Adams. The shot no good. Great D that time from Howard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Roberson dishes to Durant. Adams outside. He kicks it to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Oklahoma City gets it back.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
And Greg, typically that kind of play comes back to haunt you because it really makes your teammates reluctant to make the pass to you if you're open.
And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. 9 points for Serge Ibaka. Over to the wing. Terry outside. Howard kicks to Terry. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Terry's got 15 points here in the second half.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Durant against Harden. Terry the pass to Harden. Launches it, and he gets the bucket. Harden's got 26 points.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's Westbrook. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And folks, those are hops that you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Terry dishes to Lawson.
And, you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Here's Westbrook. And the foul on Jason Terry. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Houston, doubled by Howard. Ibaka outside. Feeds it to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 27. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting. Up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Adams with the slam.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And the jam by Harden.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Westbrook using his post move to get the 2 points. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here's Harden. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Durant. Adams, the pass to Westbrook. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Westbrook with it. Now Lawson defending. The feed to Robertson. Oklahoma City gets it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Durant for 3. Ty Lawson grabs the board.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shots.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6 going into the final game.
Dennis Cantor's checked in for Oklahoma City. Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in second in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out west.
Cantor sets the pick for Durant. Off the pick and off the front iron, and in it goes. Durant's got 29.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for you.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
That's good. 35 points for Jason Terry.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them. Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Down low, Cantor. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Lawson outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 12 points for Ty Lawson.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly. Well, one thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking the defense. Gets inside without a problem and knows how to set up teammates.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Oh! He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
From the corner, Roberson gets the bucket. And for Lawson, he is great when he attacks. He does obviously create well for his team on drives. Interesting player, certainly, but playing with a team that's growing and pretty young around him.
A good point. And, you know, last season, Lawson averaged about 13 points for his team off of his own drives. I mean, that means 13 points a night would be a direct result of him attacking the rim. That's second in the league in a stat that only trailed James Harden.
I think that would surprise some people.
Yes.
The shot's good from Cantor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Howard. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Free throw good from Trevor Ariza.
Shooting for Houston, Trevor Ariza.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Augustine with it, and the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. It was a tale of two.
Like coming off
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard. He came out hot in the second half, making his first 5 shots, really adding to the confidence of his performance tonight.
Well, when Dwight uses his physical presence and athleticism to the max, he's nearly impossible to stop. He's got the body of a center, but the hops of a swing man. Just got to put it all together now.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.